into the after party.
Okay.
Okay, so who do you include in the after party?
So everyone's really going to be included in the after
I would
party.
think so. Right. Yeah.
I mean,
who else can?
whoever's still standing,
Yep.
I guess, is really.
Which is usually you.
Usually.
Yep.
But yeah, no, whoever's still kind of hanging out, you know, it's really just kind of that extension of after the DJ or the band plays that last song and you're kind of like, oh no, like I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
Then the after party is kind of that next step to keep the party going. So, you know, it's going to be whoever's up for still partying at that point.
So, and then who would pick up the bill for that?
So again, I think this kind of depends on the when and the where. So if you're doing something more formal after party, it's in your venue. Typically, you know, whoever's paying for the wedding is going to kind of pick up that bill because it's just going to be an extension of what they've already been paying for. Now you might transition the bar. Maybe the bar is now a cash bar, or it's just beer and wine. I mean, that's definitely an option to kind of keep those costs down depending on the budget. But I would say if you're already in the space, of course, you're kind of more likely to be picking up that bill.
Yeah.
If it's something where you're going to, you know, a bar or you have like another venue you guys are moving to, then it might be less likely that someone's, you know, the person during the wedding is going to be picking it up. Maybe the couple picks it up, or maybe instead, you know, you open it to a cash bar like we mentioned with the welcome party.
Right.
So I think there's options on it depending on kind of where you end up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw you a little curveball then.
Okay.
So on the after party, you know, a lot of times weddings end around 10 or 11 or so, and a lot of people do want to keep going, and
Yes.
that's just a touch too early. One of the main reasons I find that you know a wedding would end at 10 or 11 is usually noise ordinance.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of get around that, where you could have an after party go till 1, 2 in the morning?
Yeah, so it definitely depends on your venue and what their rules are. Maybe they
Probably
have
your
to
city
bring
and state too.
Yeah, maybe they have to bring in. I mean, we've done silent discos where, you know, it keeps the party going, but it takes care of the noise ordinance. So that's an option. I would say if that's a limitation, then your venue may not be the best spot for that. You might need to get everybody who's going to the after party on a bus and take them to a separate venue. So that could, you know, kind of be something you might have to work around if that's the option. I mean, if it's your venue and they have to bring in additional staff, or there might be extra charges to stay after, you know, 11 or midnight. So those are different things you'd have to think about too. I would definitely say if you're thinking of having an after party, make sure that you ask those questions while you're having, you know, your venue tours.
Yeah.
That way it's not a surprise, you know, when you decide later on and they're like, yeah, we can't accommodate that.
Yeah, I know one cool thing when we went to a wedding not too long ago that had an after party, and they had a full band for the main reception, and then had a DJ at the after party. I thought that was a cool way to kind of have both. It kind of your cake and eat it too.
I agree, and I think the after party should have a totally different feel to it. So I think,
Sure.
you know, changing up the music, the after party is definitely, I mean, the reception is a party, of course, but it's a little more formal, whereas I feel like the after party can be a little more, you know, a little less formal.
Yeah.
So you definitely kind of changing up the scene or changing up the type of music, just changes kind of that feel and transitions into, okay, now we're married and now we're ready to really party.
Yeah, absolutely.